Man of Beast like an SDY flashing with the swing, but nothing found yet. Rolling back, taking a headshot immediately. The T-side starts to deliver when the promises they're being told. And Waro, he can also do a little bit of that. Star player on this line and cannot find more than one. As Monte are being bullied off the B side immediately at the start of this pistol round.
Yeah, very easily done for BNE. I don't see a retake being possible here for Monte. They're going to try it because obviously why not? It's on the pistol round. Demia has been spotted in market. Bro obviously has been spotted on shores. He takes contact there. There's a chance they find success here if they can hit the heads. However, with no kit, time is obviously going to be an issue. So you're going to have to force that issue for Monte, and that's when we start to see them tumbling away. Very nice shot on the exit there, but something I also didn't quite highlight is that this is an exact same veto that they played against 9 Pandas, and that was a 2-0, so BNE are kind of on that like home turf again. And then against Aurora, they also exact same veto. Mirage was a 16-11, so BNE, they've warmed up today already on these maps, and they're going to start off in the second round against a force buy. Back to the B-bomb site. There is a full buy though for Monte.
The Eagles are here to ready and firing away, but it's not going to be that easy to track the side as Bro and Krasel already through. They find a kill out of each. There goes another one from short. Tomas at long range, only finding one, however. The exec's still got to be very damn careful with 19 health to his name. Beyond the smoke, the Scout and Eagle both show what they're worth. And Sceneri, 29 health up against the Deagle, or now Galil 18. All they gotta do is get past one more man. His name is Bro. He's sneaking toward the site, but he's not gonna be spotting Sceneri. He's tucked in. As the angle, but who's gonna be ready? It is Sceneri with the flick instead. When Waro might have a couple players ready to duel up against him, and needs to be careful with this. And Regon, we know what he's capable of. Sharp out of Waro, drops the bomb. Made it now a dangerous zone, but the team's had it in the first as well. They gotta get past A. That's not happening. With most SDY and Demia on the site.
And BNE, they're going to try force their way out. They're going to try play towards the bomb site with the man's advantage. Synopsy lurking through underpass. He's going to be caught off guard. Yes, he gets good damage, but it's not quite a kill. And also, you got to bear in mind, the bomb is down in T spawn. They're going to have to go back and get that. But I don't think they're going to be able to, because they're probably all just going to die on this site.
Real rough spray. Another man shows himself in the CT. GXX still controls jungle and murder hole. He might have called that for a reason. Same in T spot for War to find himself the bomb easily. Could have turned it back all the way toward the B side, but he is coming around to the orb of Waro, but finds the headshot instantaneously. This round now turns on its head again with the 1 versus 1 instead. 25 seconds, SCY.
What's nice is that he goes into apartments here. Here's no one running, so he knows it has to be an A commit. So he will be quick on the scene as soon as that bomb goes down. GXX reposition towards Palace. It's going to get around. Nope, never mind. SDY spots him out. Molotov in hand. No kit. GXX just swings straight through it. And unfortunately for him, it will not quite succeed. BNE, a good attempt though.
And now, to defend the A site, however, we've got a straight-up pop from the BNE. An idea to try to take over the site. Bro, we've just spoke about him, a little bit of an experience, but that's all headshots. All skill out of the T side as they're cleaning up with the pistols.
Producing some sort of momentum, but instead, on their map pick now, BNE are looking quite strong. AWP being saved over into this round. 2 A1Ss. Are we what, like, and like, yeah, like, I don't hate how passive they were playing. It's just the fact that if you are playing passive, you have to then make it work, and they most actively do not. Now heading straight into the battlegrounds of round 8. Trades going back and forth, down to a 3 versus 3, and Warrior is also going to be able to get away. So we're not going to see any more fights just yet. Potentially in Connector. Oh, wait, what? Demia's died pushing the extremity on the A bomb side. That feels very unnecessary. And because of that, BNE now have the man advantage.
Give it a chance towards A, but SDY tucks himself right into safety, but Synopsy still there. Ooh, something about these B-hops and jumping across Waro's orb is not working out. That's like the second or third time it's happened. Speaking of second or third, that's his third kill of the round. Towards jungle, one Flatcher out. He's reading the situation fairly well, but the orb is there in CT and take the pot shot, but not connecting. Flashback in for the swing, and Waro's up and take a booth, but he will nail it. Every single kill headed his way. One by one, they jump at his orb. But they're very ready for a B hit here as well, right? Often you do see plays up short instead of defending mid, but nothing's happening over there. Krasnell just holds still. And things are just looking pretty good in terms of how the CT side are reading the game at the moment. I did jinx it a little bit. Okay, yep, that's too much. My bad. Ceneri.
You jinxed it.
The pistols, they're finding work. They are getting the hell out of the CT side of the bomb site. Ceneri finds yet another one, and I do apologize to Monte. This was my fault. That's the pistols. They've had every single entry they needed. Smokes down, but they've got no way in.
And no way out. Regon is coming from the back lines. Like, it's going to be delayed, but he will be there to potentially catch off either Warrior or Demya. Warrior put down the 3 HP, so he's going to be looking to Scarper away. Good crash on the back of the bomb site. It all looked fine. But the issue was, you saw those 2 players come through underpass, and as we had seen nothing middle, and then that top con smoke, Monte started to shift away slightly from that B bomb site. We questioning if it was going to be an A hit again in general, and I feel like that last round was a clear depiction of what B&E have been trying to work on with their different like layers of a play style, and not just running out of a B bomb site with pistols.
Whopping it up a little bit, and it worked out pretty well yet again. The second pistol round they managed to win here.
Oh,
GXX
wow.
apparently,
Wait,
he's
what?
found another one on the ramp as well. Damn, he just gave that away. And a big swing round, but it seems to be going only one way. There's no end. Monte, they might be falling off of it, or they might just be stuck in it soon.
I think this is, yeah, most likely round over. Warrior has been identified, 15 HP. He's the last player standing. King of the hill. But he might be losing his throne very quickly. They are hunting him down. They do not care how many they invest into this. They do not care how many players fall the wayside. SDY will be here to replace him though. SDY could catch off potentially Regon coming through, and he's not. SDY is going to give them a little bit too much space to work with. Regon still can get caught off guard. SDY is in a super strong position, but the issue is everyone else on his team is dying. Krasnell has at least got 1 kill towards B, but this is it for SDY. Bomb is going to get dropped. Will he expect GXX? GXX all being scoped in. SDY's heard that. Bro, in the meantime, anchoring down the A bomb site, and SDY, the captain, finally comes alive. And that should be it. A very tumultuous round, but B&E will tumble away. Yeah, the fight is still holding his nerve, and well, speaking over towards that A bomb site, it is going to be under attack. Yep, Synopsy, that's easy.
Not another one of Bro instead reveals his own whereabouts. Smoke down, so he's not going to be that easy to take down, and they have to circle him a little bit to figure out exactly where he's gone, but they will find him sooner than later. I'm pretty sure about that, but Moro still stands, so does Krasnell. He comes to save, and picking up a double out of this one.
Of someone being close. He knows this probably wasn't a solo aggression. Drops a Molotov to allow him escape. He hears both a AK and AWP spamming. That's confirmation to B&E. There's maximum 2 players here. It's going to be a short play. The issue is they're just running to their grave potentially. Both players on short fall down. The guillotine strikes. And Ceneri, he's alive over towards Apps. And he's got that first kill, but everyone else is dying.
Extremely well played by War in the apartment so far. He's re-smoked it. Now he's even dropped the molly. I don't know how that's not actually the kill. Ceneri's just dodged the bullets apparently, even if his legs showed through the smoke. Or didn't actually spot him, but as he turns around, Ceneri's created a 1v2 out of this one yet. Up for the 8 at the moment. He's trying to overtake Wario in the frag department as well, and he's on for the 1 more. 11 HP to his name. Needs to clutch up against Bro. AK headshot is what he's needed out of this one for him, but he wants to get it, but Bro will find his one. Make sure no ace is gained at a 7-8 scoreline at the end of the half.
They're stacking, however, just in the wrong place. As the smokes fall in, Synopsy, just mission survive.
Well, is this going to work out, though? As he taps away the first one, and that's drawn away the attention. Gives his teammates the opportunity instead of the Palace play comes out for Bro to find a 2 out of this one. Synopsy, they know exactly where he's at as well, but here comes the support from one flat throw. He's got 3 headshots in him and the dog as well. Flash and Ceneri goes back in. They're still gonna go towards the B side. In mid, though, it seems like we've got a whole different sort of ordeal happening with Regon. And the Hawks now struggling to stay alive, but Will be dealt that eventually he had backup. Not only that, but the B aggression as well, right? That might make Monte play a little bit slower. That extra 2, 5, 10 seconds, maybe even. That could change the entire round. Here, though, I'm not entirely sure. Did Scenario get spotted or not? Because the Molotov was in the way. Yeah, Bro clears it, but it's not good enough because the MP9 is still a threat at close ranges. Here's 2 for Recon. Trading his teammates out, but Warrow's going to catch a nade if he's not careful. Falls back, smoked off, and now SDY makes it a 1v2 for Recon. They know where he used to be. That's the bomb in the middle of the site at least as well, but he's not going to try to swing into this. Needs to be picked up here first as well. If they just throw a Molotov towards either CT or jungle, that should flush him out. And so Warrow had the idea how to put it down. Bomb planted. Swing comes out. One man is up on the site, but is he going to be reading SDY? The answer is no. You can see him jiggling the little bit of AD he gets there, that extra half second to react to it.
It was it was a
round of 9. So
it was a weird one because it wasn't quite like it wasn't quite a bonus round. It was just like they didn't have money.
Yeah, I kind of realized I said it. I was like, wait a minute, this didn't have the money.
And
okay,
wait, what? Recon, 2 Deagle kills on top middle. However, his teammates, it's their time to shine. Over towards the A bomb side, looking good so far. Scenari, he's been identified as the fact that Scenari is the only one to get a kill there. It looks so promising. It looks so good. But now one Fatro, he's called upon. Molotov, Kevlar, AK. 1 versus 2. This AK, it needs to shine true.
We've spoken about him for a reason. Let's see what he's going to be cooking up here. Molotov, the 4-step first duel, but a swing from Demya as well comes out to support Krasnal.
Like, if it felt like that was yours to win, if it felt like that had to be the 2 opening kills and the rest of the pistols don't quite succeed, Monte trying their best BNE impression, surging out this A bomb side. They do get the opener, however, apart from that, it's just all blue in the kill feed.
Boys in blue showing up here. BNE say enough is enough. They're not going to get away with doing what they do. I know if they do manage to get him after time, he's going to have nothing to work with, but he wants to get out of here in any way he can. That means forcing a fight, and Recon will give him one. He's the man entering. We'll need to make sure he's not going to be taken down. A failed smoke, if I'm not mistaken. Does look like it at least a little bit, but now beyond the smoke, Recon usually should be Molotov, but not this time. He collects a triple out of this one as they're all feeding into him. Last behind the smoke, Warrow tries to escape. Well, I really like this ramp setup as well as Scenari. He does need to be careful. Ramp smoke's about to fade, and he's got to be in the open very quickly. Nade goes out. Again, headshots viable. There goes one. Here's the second from Bro to trade instead. One man out of pals onto default. SDY up connector to find 2. He snuck up in there. I thought it was a CT flare for a second. As he's collected a triple, a captain. Again, he showed us what he can do. But it's not over just yet, because Sinopsi's got the bomb under his control now. Full belt of useful to delay if he were to want to do that as well. They're choosing to hold, and both teams walking at him. Flash from Krasnal. Sinopsi, can you clutch him for 1v3? They both walk in! And you cannot test this man. It's about time again as well. They wake up. Multi-kills after multi-kills in these rounds, and Sinopsi finally gets his due.
And, well, it's going to be that mid play, as you said. Mid starting to work. So they are going to start going towards this GXX, though. Still on this AWP. Trapped in connector behind that Molotov. And now he's forced into spectator mode as Warrow 2K strikes with his ult for the first opening frag. A big weapon that BNE would have relied on now out of the server. And, well, one of the 2 riflers also in that same sentiment.
Headshots. And how they are changing them, right? Because the roles that Boros had, right? Those have been more or less spread apart over the players. Not everything, or not just a one-for-one swap that we kind of mentioned as well with Bro. So, who's going to be there to really make up for the lack of a player like Boros? So, it needs to be a team effort. Over time, right? I've seen a game or two where Demya's been at the same time, Warrow as well, making his own moves. Smoke, but this is the bomb towards A, so they're very much wanting to go toward that A side if they get the opportunity, and the entry potentially, but Regon over the smoke to find another, and it's all collapsed. B&E. You can't make the same play against them. They tried doing that on their T side, but with a little bit of a different twist that they know not to overcommit.
B&E, they have taken some good space towards the A bomb site. The issue is, they've actually relinquished the actual site itself, so now, as Monte, yeah, they lose one player towards B, they've got free reign of the actual site itself. They're going to try hunt one Flatro down. Will they realize he's got friends with him? They won't even care, because they're going to chop them down and then as they move forward as well.
Yep, Bro and War in a 2v3. The bomb's just been planted. It's just Bro in a 1v3. But unfortunately for him, it is what it is. He's not going to get anything out of it. Instead of B&E, take the pistol around.
Yeah, because that bomb down, we will see a little bit of an extra injection of cash. Regon's going to be very careful. Yeah, he's got GXX going for him, but GXX will bait in for him perfectly. No, Warrior still snaps onto him. And now GXX under the scope. He is going to not even find any success. This is falling away quite drastically for B&E. There will be some contact though in middle. It's a bait and switch. Everyone's so low, but everyone survives. It's all down to Synopsy and one Flatro. Demka, luckily, with one bullet remaining on his magazine, is able to negate Synopsy. And one Flatro, well, he's just seen his teammate 1v3 on Mirage.
Exactly when? That's the question. And if he's going to expect both of them as well is the question. He does spot the second. Hands on the Galil, but it's still one Flatro coming in clutch. 1 versus 3. That's lovely to see. Right, lack of a result. Ope of GXX finds 1. Another the second after that goes to Waro. Opens up the entirety of the B site as well with that. Bomb being picked back up. And I feel like that's already signaled the end of the round.
They had a good success in Cologne. I think Monte might be quite scared, but it's the fact that round was still won. Monte, they're looking good. One Flatro, is he going to be able to catch Krasnov off guard? Yes, but he's lost sorts of HP, and now that Molotov forced him forward. He's a dead man walking. GXX caught off by Waro. Waro for a 2k. And Monte, well, that was a surprisingly easy round.
Yeah, there's not really anything. The bush and canals was the only thing they really had going for them there to bring it back, but it didn't work out. Ooh, that's all. Warrior's got 2 kills and 2k in the name, but it makes it 3 now.
We maybe see Monte.
Be unexpected.
Yeah, he's going to be unexpected, and Scenario's not going to be spotting for him. Or, okay, the bomb doesn't even just go down. I was just kind of saying that, like, especially when the time's running out and the time's running low, might just explode off that 1 kill, and they will. Synopsy's rotating in to help one Flatro, but it might just be a one-man defense, especially with Regon being cut down from behind.
Synopsy still in trouble. Trying to survive as long as he can, but now needs one Flatro to help out in this position, and it will do so. Synopsy burned it to a crisp in the meantime. They still have 1 man. It's one Flatro, no longer. Neri instead. 1 versus 3 asked out of him, but can he deliver? Very quick to move in. Will fight 1 versus 1 on to Krasnov. Will win that out as well. Bomb stuck on SUI to make it cross. Even swings without his teammate. He doesn't need his help. He's just here to draw away as many eyes as you can, right? If you're an Oper doing this, you imagine, surely there's got to be another one with him.
Very audacious plays, and he will force GXX off the angle. Now coming in through the back line, putting pressure. It's a 3-pronged attack right now for Monte. Demya evens up slightly, and he needs to get more. He needs to go nuclear, but sadly enough, there's only so much he can do. Waro, Deagle out, hand cannon. Has no idea which target to hit. There's so many of them on his screen, ducking and diving. B&E keep 3 players alive.
Monte, they have gone on to a great start so far, so what's to stop them from continuing? Flashback down towards the side, that's fantastic to stop Scenario from getting anything out of this one. Anything else they can do? Nopsy will try to back him up, and GXX has got mid. SDY that lurks. Anticipated at this point that the War 2K with the Bro into the mix as well. To leave it on to just the 2 of them, but now just 1 to turn around, can't find him. Quick flank from Flatro secures 5 for B&E. They smokes the whole youth still coming through, and GXX to defend, but flashed off again as Neri. This time not anchoring as far back, but instead closer for the duel will go down immediately. Recon as well. so over to the man we'll look at on BNE to make the difference. And again, he wants to do that. He's found a 2 out of this one. Creates his teammates a little bit of space to work with. Nopsy has to think twice about if he wants to push or not, but they are both falling back. Quick rotations being made away, and Demia, he's walking away as well into B. This is going to be a hell of a surprise for Monte.
Yeah, they are not going to anticipate both Synopsy and one Flatterer to be right here. Demia making noise, confirms his presence. Oh, would you look at that? Synopsy's already on the bomb site, tucked in. But now it's up to him. Waro identifies where one Flatterer will be. Missed op shot, not capitalized upon immediately for Synopsy. God, that got a bit scary there. However, BNE.
In double overtime, 22-20, they lost against them. I was like, yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah, they've beaten Apex as well outside of those interactions. However, in this specific round, oh, I was going to say it should be Monte, but Synopsy, his Deagle sings the sweet song of death. It's going to chime in Monte's ears. He doesn't actually even retrieve an AK. He's still forced to play. I'm not sure what the play is, though, Nexus here. Like, you've got one player outside B, two towards mid with the bomb. Like, what's the idea?
Synopsy. Ooh! He's backing away. Yeah, he knows he does not want this smoke. Obviously, if he wants, can't get the weapon into his hands now as well. But I say just keep the Deagle, man. Look at him go. Bad news, Eagles. 2 AKs, 1 Deagle on Flatterer. And coming around for the next one, it's going to be 1 and 2 GXX. Last man stands. Knows exactly where he's coming from. All Waro has to do is hold the angle, and he's not really too keen on missing any of these. Despite Synopsy's best efforts, though, it still goes to Monte. 9-6 at halftime, and yet again, if we look at the scoreboard, it is Waro up there making the difference. 17 kills.
And fade back away, joining up and linking in with Waro 2K. However, the Molotovs are actually going to completely force him away. So Demia, he's absolutely isolated right now on this A-bomb site. They're not even going to capitalize upon that. Regon's running out by himself, but in the meantime, they're faking themselves out and going now back towards A again after attempting B. What's happening?
They're again going back towards B now.
A triple fake. One Flatterer has been spotted though, so Kras now they're going to call to his teammates and be like, lads, it's B.
Yeah, only going all the way around, and Krasnodar has to defend, but he's not alone. Has help from Bro. As we've been saying throughout this map has been fantastic. Entries out of him. Stellar GXX though, positioning has snuck past the SDY. Is GXX going to be ready? The answer is no. But let's see if the result is going to be anything similar here as well. But Monte said make sure that this is being taken away, though the XM does spot the play is headed back towards the B side. They know what the play is. Bro, 3 players from behind him, 1 right in front. Will fight the first one, but now 3 remain. USB starts to tap away. Now he creates the weapons for the choice, but he has the XM as the other backup, so it is what it is. Pulls out of the alligator, and only good finding damage out of it. But he's done more than enough at the moment. He's standing out of Regon. He's giving his teammates a chance to wrap upon them. As the sandwich coming out of the Monte side to secure round of 12. His last name.
Yeah, crazy.
Alexander Bro.
It's such a cool last name to have. Like, I'm so jealous of him.
Just imagine you being Freddy Bruv.
Just for Freddy Bruv. Okay, I'd get bullied for that. But well, talking about bullying, Monte finally getting put in their place.
I mean, they've gotten away with quite a bit so far. If they were to go back towards the A side, look at this. They've got a 2-man set up here. So they gotta watch out for this one. Regon, he finds 1. Hello, check for the second. SDY still lurks. Wants to take the duel. Up against the player's main. Synopsy will take his head off clean instead. And for the first time in ages, we are seeing a BNE round.
Okay, it's taken. It's literally their first round this T side. Also,
it's the first round in 10, I think.
Yeah, it's really not going well.
Free smoking Regon. First spray up close, deals plenty of damage, but he also takes just as much in return.
Oh.
A nade from Regon and a nade from Krasnodar trade places. Only one gets the kill. And we're going to 4v4 with a minute left on the clock here. BNE speeding up towards A instead. Flatterer wants to get this smoke towards the site. He finds 1. We're unscoping at the worst time. Gives Flatterer access towards heaven.
Oh, sorry. Thank the lords no one's holding or coming from cave there.
Monte going up in the smoke now as well. B&E finding a little bit of their groove now.
However, right now, Monte, they actually have lost the opening pick. And it's gonna get brought back. GXX was a little bit too aggressive. However, as soon as GXX dies there, they identify that there are two players in towards cave. So you have the spurt of momentum come through from Regon and one flat throw there. And they will take it in their stride. Lovely from Regon.
Yeah. The first half, it was actually 7 in a row only, right? Numbers kind of did slip away there a little bit, but it felt like it was 10 in a row for Monte. So the feeling was definitely there. They've been all across the board for a long time now on both sides. Recon wants to replicate the success we had. 1 kill bad, second a little bit further back. Krasl hides behind a pillar. It's not going to be easy to flush out, but they will still go for round number 2. Bites and Nopsy to find a trade. Nesty White. Second up, locked behind a smoke.
It's all a ruse. The issue here you have is that one Fletcher and Scenario, they got to get a move on because they are losing the window of opportunity. You can see Demio's rotating back in. He's playing around that camera position. It's deep, but he still can find impact. Never mind the double swing. It's fantastic, but SDY, not normally known for his AWPing prowess, might just show us what he can really do. Sneaking around, one Fletcher misses the jump. Oh, he spots out SDY, but now Warrow, he can initiate himself. Attention's being taken by his other AWPer, and it's all down to GXX. Everyone's AWPing on the server, and GXX knows they're low. He's going to pull out his sidearm, but he's being held for. Never mind. He's crept past 1v2. Glock could do it. He has them both in front of him. Oh, it's fantastic. Not the weapon you would have wanted, but my God, he uses it perfectly.
There. Reaping up. Bides his time, and they will line up. Only one man to try to stop the Stamia playing towards heaven at the moment. Attacked himself in. All this positions being gained by Regon again. He's holding W. This time other side of the map, as mentioned. But the duel's now coming up. And Scenario finds the first one. Smokes down, and Molly's going out. And just the whole shebang of the entire utility belt of Batman and more.
And they're on the T side of Anubis. So it's kind of like, if there was a chance, this would be it. And
it seems no matter what, Regon finds himself towards A.
Yeah,
or B.
Yeah, like he's always doing well here. He's actually having a pretty poor game overall, like 13-23. He's actually really struggling. Last 5 rounds, as you said, like he had that 2K coming out, just walking in. And the fact that they don't let anyone save as well is actually really huge for B&E. Like the fact that no one saves whatsoever.
Holding mid, he kind of returned towards A at a moment's notice and needs to do so as well now. With the flashbangs going in. B&E. All or nothing, they're getting to the point of getting towards that third map. If not, going their way, but it is. Demya, a triple out of the sight as he holds, and a 16-13 is where he does end on map 2.
Very done. Demya was come through with only Bro on the direct bomb site right now.
Sharp headshot at Krasl immediately as well. He's not the only one. Is that just Bro on the site? Nah, it doesn't matter. Does not matter. Quick rotations. And Krasl, he's just toying with the timing here. He's not letting them get a clean shot in even once.
Wow.
Stays alive till the end of the Monte. They had them pinched here.
Up Synopsy. My God, he's taken actually so much control in middle. He's going to come over and try to support his teammates in towards cave. He's going to support them with a frag. And now they're trying exactly to do what they did on the pistol round. Will it have success? No, Bro. Anchoring down. Has to go to his sidearm. Sadly, that will not work out for him. But he's done enough. He's got 3 kills. A general theme. I don't think we can focus on maps and with the issue there, and we can talk about it a little bit later on, just because B&E, they're already up on this B bomb side. It's a very puggy play. They've thrown a Molotov top ramp. They peek behind it. No one gives them anything. They just go, you know what? There's 3 of us here. We haven't seen anything. Let's commit to it. There's probably 1 player in cave and only 1 player on the bomb site. They couldn't have been any more correct. And this round, it's looking very crisp for them, especially with Warrow being knocked down over towards middle.
Okay. Neri may not be A-okay, but his teammate should be. SDY even backs away from this, realizing, yeah, they're probably going to be a couple more. That's quite the factor in this map, but Lovat favoring the site, hits favoring the duels there instead of being given. Krasnodar somehow finds 2.
That's criminal from him.
Fair play, sure, whatever. The
What?
second one, no, and even the nade, everything's working for Krasnal. He's God's favorite right now. He does not want to be let down.
God's looking down upon him in a very favorable manner, as you mentioned. And he's still getting more. Synopsy walks into his crosshair, just assumes that there's no way he's still there. After grenades, after being on such low HP, Krasnal's even aggressing further. He's just swinging out. Oh, Demya will steal it away from him, but you know what? I think it's all fine. Hunky dory, Monte.
Now this round starts off with mid-aggression for the CT side, so, right, it is coming, but not from BNE. It was Krasnal, though. You've got two players yet again to find. That is going to A-OK. All hunky-dory for him until GXX comes around. But the damage is already done.
Bro's been trapped in cave here. GXX has to understand that if there is someone in, he's on a close angle. And, well,
Damn.
I think GXX actually did anticipate him to be there.
It would be the first time we've seen BNE and the Pistols pull up a round, but look at this. Krasnal out of trouble. There comes Bro to help out, and Warriors watching the site.
You were saying?
I was saying something about helping out and whatnot, but things are not all that smooth, apparently. No flash rope. Doesn't have health and still a chance to win this round. It's Krasnal, though. A true trouble for the T side, and yet again it will prove to be so. Triple for him.
It's just like every round for Beanie is important. We need to be seeing something, and that's finally a good start. Regon, this time not bogged down with a grenade. This time will decapitate his adversary. He's going to continue walking forward, and that will be his downfall. Waro spotted out GXX. This flashbang is going to confirm he's there. He dodges the flash. Molotov forces GXX out in the open, and Bro saves his teammate. 2 HP Waro stands on. B bomb site has been capitulated. Is this round still plausible? 3v3.
Molotov. Just to open up these avenues a little bit tighter now for the T side, and we'll have to make them focus on just one and allow Demke as well to focus on just one himself. The Molotov fades, the T side in the position now. They gotta get on that bomb immediately, because if not, it's over. Round seems to be done. Bro can't do anything about it. Just run away. BNE finally puts themselves some sort of round.
I think this is looking like a late mid-take written all over it. Regon gets flashed through. Once again, it's opening pick time for him. This time it's on Demya. SDY forced to reload. SDY gets the kill. And in the meantime, look over at Krasnal. Krasnal and Bro, the dastardly duo. These two cannot put a foot wrong. Last round was an exception, and this is the round where they seem to elevate themselves once again. Synopsy 1 versus 4. He's got a 1v3 already in this series. This would be one step further. However, the intensity of it would be insane. It just doesn't seem to be enough. And look at the aggression. It's unrelenting. Demya catches it off GXX. Won't get the kill, but that's the bomb. He also has Waro right next to him. So much damage from Demya. Waro, his peripherals clouded with the AWP out. GXX somehow is able to get that frag for free. What? How is this the outcome of the round?
Good question. Real good question, but finally the T side is shaping up somewhere. But that's again when SDY strikes. But look at the health as well on the T side. Every single one of them are like glass houses at the moment, essentially with nothing. But not thinking about it, he's not going to. Instead, he finds it after the bomb's been planted, and now Scenario will be alerted to the position here a little bit, but also going to watch off the flank. They've got Regon in the red room, having found the first one. Bro, up close, personal, not looking the right way though. Scenario instead to turn, and it's a 10-5 half. Pistol out toward the B side. Damn up, SDY.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful headshots coming out of the boys on the T side here as they enter. BNE needs some sort of way back in. Krasnal could be as a leg or two was spotted above the edge of the smoke, or beneath that, excuse me. Now, we need to go above and beyond, however, on the retake. The CT side of USB is near to tap away the headshots, and they're doing so! How is Rigo alive? How is he alive still? He's just started ruffling all over the site in this scenario. The 1 versus 1 has a kit, yes. But what is he gonna do about this one? He's on the Steve, he's an SDY, he spots him! So BNE and the start of Monte are having even on the second half. All putting them in a bad position. But no stranger to bad news, as one might imagine. Eagles, they still got Rig on a line with 1v4. Maybe gets 1 or 2 out of this one, but no round win. Devil walk on the boys. Flatro wants to go swinging into this Rational blinded, but it doesn't matter with the max 10. Flatro's not afraid. I love to see the score out of him, but it's finally time for the star player to get a little bit of time in the spotlight as well. But he's got the hell out of there as well. Nowhere to be seen anymore. They're chasing Phantom's footsteps.
I think SDY could have got that over to him. So, BNE, a first in the second half, and it's just been done through individual brilliance.
He's got to make such an information play off of this as well as soon as he spots anyone. If they hear him, or if they don't, hold on. Plenty of steps, but they don't hear him. They don't know he's here.
Did he go out of blind? Wait, does he realize?
No, he doesn't.
Wait, what?
No one knows.
Wait, what?
No.
Regon! Huh?
Only had to do is check.
I thought he was looking at them, and now he's executing. He's executing alongside them. Hello, Regon. He should have had all 3, but he's only going to get 1. Okay, time runs out. BNE win the round, but my God, Regon. Did Boro just blend in?
See what this one now does do. There's only one man to defend the B side as well. Scenari far back, so comes down to the aim duel. Has to take it straight up. Can't afford to fall back. Doesn't really have the option to. Needs to be quick with the actual duel itself. One man strafes across, and it's SDY to kill. Monte goes down. When we start to look at Bro with the minimap, the lurk that starts to come through late in the round. Everyone already in CT, quick to move in, not wasting time with the actual retake itself, and the nades going out as well to do even more damage, but it's not going to be landing with the right player. And look at Bro on the minimap, being held by Synopsy though. Yop makes use out of himself and immediately finding one. B2 video Krasnal, the only thing he has, and he's got to kill out of it as well to make it a 2v2 instead. 1v2 now in Waro, he's trying to sneak in, but he's not given access to the site. This BNE. The wonderful retake. Secure round number 8.
Bonse, Synopsy, Regon, they don't have Jixx right now with them. He was a hero last round. They're going to be heroes again.
Hello, the pistol. Well, what? What? SDY out of nowhere. No one's watching mid. He's given access to the side. He takes 3 heads with him. This round taken by force. The first kill, the flashbangs, I thought the T-side were fine. Or maybe get a kill or 2. The CT should have had that, but...
Lead the charge towards the A bomb site and lead the charge to 15.
Timing's everything for Synopsy. Finds 1. SDY's low, but look behind you. And finds the entry kill. They need it as well now. 4v3. Spammed at the smoke. Even more damage done. They've got War with the smoke. He can't try to put that down towards CT again. But first, they got to make sure the bomb gets over toward the side. Flasher wants to get a kill out of it, though. He does. And managed to get back in as well. Safety. Flag comes down. And the CT players start to push in. This is now suddenly collapsing for the B side. If they're still alive and kicking. Not out of it just yet. Waro has a duel up against Falacher and will take it with 2 health to his name. Might have heard a step, might have heard a 2. I'm not entirely sure. Flasher, he's already tucked in. Bro, he seems to have the read and will not. As Monte rob around, BNE take 1 right back. The highlight is going to be coming out to Bro here as well. Him and Demya. SDY will be passing by in mid. Raygon finds a free kill. Flank activates now at the T side. How do they get the site itself, though? Flasher behind smokes. Might want to try to take a shot through it against Bro as well. He might have heard the steps, but the one goes down. Bro in safety. No flank. None of that happening. Recon's taken out of the equation. The shoulder spotted another one now as well. Flasher does no way in with a flash called. Monte securing 15.
Honestly, that was a pretty simple round. Like, SDY gets Synopsy toward middle. Yes, Regon is able to trade him, but then as soon as Regon tries to initiate that flank, as you were saying, he's just being held for by Waro. So there's actually not much you can do there. And that whole round just comes down to, what, losing 1 player on ramp?
Play slowly towards the A site, and yet, even so, BNE, they're not moving. Finally seem to be making a couple of plays, but Synopsy not hearing anything towards main, has to be careful. SDY and Waro, they open things up, and they are going to be closing things out here. Last man at the last dance, Synopsy.
Knife.
Wants to humble.
Knife.
Can't get the timing, he's getting away from him. 5-7 starts to go out, but it's over. Monte in the grand finals.
Yeah, there's just not much he can do there. There's not much that he can do when he's in a 1 versus 5. He done well. He gets himself in a position where he's behind Demir, but everyone else in his team falls around him.